Hey, so I'm gonna do a little different video. I'm gonna walk around town at night again. So, man, it's August. School's started for many people, and I am just living. Honestly, I think that's my main lifestyle. I don't think of the future or the past. I just kind of live in the moment. Sometimes I do, but it's usually far into the future. And when I think of the past, it's usually far into the past. Far relative to me, like maybe 10 years ago or 13 years ago when I was a really little kid. But not, 2 years ago or 1 year ago. Not even that. I don't think of 2 weeks ago or 2 days ago. I just kind of live. It's weird. I'm sure a lot of people have aspirations. I got them too. It's just I don't think about stuff like that. I don't think about what I'm going to do in 2 weeks. I don't think about what I'm going to do in 2 years. I sometimes think of what I might be doing 10 years from now. Sometimes I think of what I might be doing 70 years from now if I'll live that long. It's weird. But, anyways, let's see. New developments. September's next month. Or September is going to be the next month after this month, August. So, yeah. Or is it October? No, September's before October. Yeah. So, September's after August. That's gonna be my birthday month. So, maybe I can get some new figures to review. Yeah, I can get some new figures to review. Like, I've been setting my sights on the beasts of the Mesozoic Changosaurus, as well as the juvenile Tyrannosaurus. But I don't know if I'll get all the ones I'd want. Like the Susquityrannus or even the Tyrannosaurus Rex or the Albertosaurus. It's a really nice night out. There are stars everywhere, but you can't really see them. Even if I turned the camera towards myself, I probably couldn't show you. Camera quality's really bad. I just decided to walk around town at night, I used to do that, but then I stopped for a while. I don't know why. The last time I walked around at night, I think, was... I think it was some type of Oh, it was the video talking about one of my videos reaching a ton of views, I think. And now my channel's reached 50 subscribers. Yay! I mean, honestly, it is crazy. But I already made a sort of video about that, so, you know, that's old news. I'll maybe do another subscriber special at 60 subscribers. Oh, dang. Wonder what'll happen when I get 100 subscribers. I'm already halfway there. I'll probably post a video about it. It's so nice out. It's not too hot, not too cold. The stars are out. It's peaceful. All I hear are crickets. It got loud. It has been getting loud for a while. You know, because a bunch of cicadas came out. I've been hearing them for the past few weeks. Kind of annoying. So loud. And I don't like it. I'd rather they be quiet. What time is it even? Can't check. Can't check what time it is, but I think it's past midnight. Hear a car. Guess some people are driving out past midnight. Oh man, that'd be a really nice and calming feeling. Driving around the highway at dark, some chill tunes on. Man. Oh wait. Yeah. Thought there was something. Anyways, I'm also thinking it'd be nice if I could make a film, one of those low budget home films, you know. Thinking of making a horror one. I know the perfect place to film. There's this patch of trees out behind my aunt's house that looks really creepy at night, and maybe I could fake a video in there of like some hiker getting trapped in the forest while going off the trail at night. Then maybe we could set up a fake campsite that got destroyed by a monster or something, and then play some spooky sounds and the forest at night from speakers, making it sound like a monster is attacking. And then I get all freaked out and then run around in the patch of trees and fall down, and then someone would squirt fake blood on the screen. That'd be cool. You kind of capture fear of unknown horror. Like, was it a bear? Was it a wolf? Was it something else? That's what's scary about some of those types of movies. It's fear of the unknown. You don't know what's out there. You don't know what it is or what it's all about, what it wants to do, what it's going to do. You just know that something is out there. I hope you're not listening to this at night. If someone plays my video at night, probably just made you look behind yourself or check your door lock. Right now, I'm traveling to one of the spots that I've been coming to for some years. Ever since I got here. See, a long time ago, back when me and my family first moved to this small town, that would take like an hour or two to walk all around. There was a power outage at our house, or at my aunt's house that we were staying. And it was the middle of summer, I think, and it was really hot. And when it was getting dark, I think, it was all cloudy out, and I walked down the street with a tiki torch, and I saw some guys trying to fix some power lines. Then I went over to this open field across from the school, and I thought, man, this will be a good place to stargaze. So, instead of walking out to the middle of the backyard to stargaze with all the trees around to block the view, I started walking down this street. And turning the corner to stargaze up at night. It's really nice stargazing. Sometimes it can get a little spooky, but nothing bad has happened to me. This town is super safe. There's no thieves or muggers or drug addicts. I remember thinking about something else to say before recording, but I've forgotten it. I don't know why. I thought I heard something. Anyways. Okay. Think of something. Man, I can't think of anything to say. Just been walking around here. As soon as I finish up stargazing while listening to calming music, I'm just gonna walk right back to the house and maybe go to sleep in a few hours, and the next day it'll be same thing. I'll just live for the next day and then I'll stay awake at night for a few hours after putting my younger siblings to bed, and then I'll go to sleep. Then I'll wake up the next day, probably in the afternoon. Man, I miss my old house. We lived in a really big house that had, what was it, like 3 bedrooms? I think it was 3 bedrooms. Or at least 2 bedrooms and 1 room that we turned into a bedroom. But we lived there. I lived there ever since I was like a tiny little toddler, something like 2 years old, 2 or 3 years old. And I lived there up until early 2020. Man. Lived there up until 2020, early 2020. It was a big house. It had a nice kitchen with 2 giant windows, and you could look out those windows and see a big horizon, a big expanse. It was cornfields and bean fields or fallow fields as far as the eye could see, maybe a structure or two. And in the far, far, far distance, you could see tons of the red lights of windmills blinking on and off. I used to look out those windows, those kitchen windows at night. I used to just roam around the house like a haunting, like a ghost at night. I had my own room, and I even had a little plaque on it that had my name. It said Jacob's room. I didn't realize how much that made me feel special. None of my other siblings got a wooden plaque with my name on it, labeling my room. But now I have to travel 7 blocks to get here. Now, who is this? Some guy who turned into this parking lot. I'm out of here. Hope they don't notice me or do anything about me being here. Hope they're just turning around. I think that was the police. I'm not afraid of them. Last time I went out here, they saw me out in the middle of this field across the school, came over and questioned me. No reason. I was minding my own business. I wasn't doing anything. I was just standing there. I think it's time for me to walk home. I was really looking forward to looking up at the stars, but like even though he drove off, you know, just kind of psyched me out. I'll still look up at the stars, but there's so many trees around here. There's only one or two places in this town where you can actually like go out and look up at the stars and see the sky, the endless sky, in all its starry beauty, with nothing in your field of vision. I kind of took up stargazing in the years leading up to me and my family moving out. At least I got some nights of that kind of beauty. Man, whenever I looked up at the stars, I thought about, I think about all of these giant balls of burning gas and plasma, so incomprehensibly ginormous. Some of them so big you can fit our sun inside of them multiple times. And it's so endless that it would take billions and billions of human lifetimes just to explore a tiny fraction of it. Looking up into the starry night sky, that is what infinity looks like. That is what eternity is. And listening to songs like that song by Beach House, a space song. Man, that's quite a feeling. Better than any drug I could buy. Or maybe that's just how my brain works. Yeah, maybe that's just how my brain works. I got, what is it, ASL, autism syndrome, something, ASD, also known as Asperger's syndrome. It's a form of, quote, high functioning autism. Did you know that Asperger's syndrome was named after a Nazi? I'm pretty sure. A eugenicist, at least. Yeah, search up his name. Of course, his name is Asperger. Asperger. Oh, dang, I can see my breath. That's weird. I don't feel cold. Anyways. So, yeah, I got that. Maybe it's the way it is. Maybe it's the way I am that I get this feeling from staring at the stars. Maybe other people like me get that same feeling. Or maybe it is just me. You know, the crazy thing is, my experience of life is completely different from everyone else's. And no one's going to ever know I existed thousands of years in the future. They might come across videos by me and see what I looked like or how I talked, what I sound like. If those videos ever last that long, maybe it won't matter in the end. Maybe in the future a huge nuclear war will start and ends the entire internet, as well as most of human civilization. Maybe we won't save anything on any physical copies. Maybe in the future we'll just run out of the materials that are needed to even preserve these digital recordings. And when that happens, I will truly die. There's a term or not a term, but a saying, something like you die twice. Once when your body gives out and you rot away into the soil, and twice when all memory of your existence has faded away. And there are also different versions of you. The you that you are, the you that walks around, the you that interacts with everything, and the you in people's memories, the version of you in the memories of everyone who has ever met you. The version of everyone who has ever seen your face and heard your words. I know I'll die someday. And I know that I'll die twice someday. Who knows where we go? Who knows if we'll just be lost forever or if we go somewhere. It doesn't matter what you believe or what I believe. For me, I don't know. Highly unlikely we go somewhere. Or at least to me it is. How did this conversation get here? Talking about the future and death. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear me ramble on about the stars and how great my life was back then. Even though it was pretty average and it turned downward since August of 2017. I'm back home. I'm gonna open the door, and when I shut it, this video ends. Another aspect of my life jotted down in the ether. Anyways, bye.